Alrighty, welcome back to Stick Drift Avenue. What? Why is it always stick drifts when I start, but then the rest of the day it's fine? It's so weird. Welcome back to Final Fantathon, our quest to casually let's play every mainline Final Fantasy game, plus some bonuses. We have had an absolutely incredible week. It's been absolutely crazy. Before we get started here, I do have the big announcement. I'll keep this short. But I do want to talk about this during Fantathon, and you'll see why in a second. Boom. Next week is going to be Fan Appreciation Week. I put this together just for you guys. I've been playing this for a little while. We are going to be playing nothing but fan-donated and fan-requested games all week long. It's going to be an incredible week full of incredible games. It's going to be super-duper fun. And there'll be some other little surprises as well. But the reason I wanted to talk about this during Fantathon is that if you see Friday, we will be doing a single day of Final Fantathon because we are starting a brand new Final Fantasy VII Challenge mod series. It's been so long, but we're bringing it back. Another new challenge mod. It's going to be a full series on YouTube, the whole 9 yards, and it's going to be a really, really fun one. It's a really cool, unique mod, and I cannot wait to play it. So, that's why I said I wanted to talk about it during Fantathon. So, let's jump off of that now. We got stuff to do today, but I'm going to put activate a command here. There we go. So now you can type !event into the chat and see all about Fan Appreciation Week. So, cannot wait. That's going to be all week. Next week, it's going to be a blast. Also, before I talk about more things, we tried to find this secret summon at the end of last week, and I couldn't find it, but I just realized we never checked the entrance. So maybe there's something going on out here. So let's check out here. So yeah, we had a crazy week. It started off with Mega Man runs, which went well, but we didn't end up PBing. But on, I think it was Wednesday, we had heard rumors, but we got official confirmation from Sony that Legend of Dragoon is getting a port through the PS Premium thing. It's getting a PS4, PS5 port that will be free to premium users and purchasable by other people, by everyone else. What crazy news. So I don't want to get too carried away because it could just be a port of the PS3 version, which does have its own issues. It has freezing issues when you summon. Zuloff could tell you more, but it has issues when you do Dragoons during certain bosses, which isn't like the biggest deal ever, but it's kind of a big deal given that like that's the main mechanic of the game and you want to use them during bosses. So the PS3 version is not perfect, and if they fully port just the PS3 version, it'll be a bit of a shame. But at least there will be a way to play Legend of Dragoon on modern consoles that doesn't freeze and crash like the PS2 version or the PS1 version on PS2. And it'll have trophy support more than likely. So like that's so amazing news. And we have been talking about that during Fantathon. I've gotten this question so much during Fantathon, like, oh, if you could remake one game or remaster one game, what would it be? And I almost always say Legend of Dragoon. Or at least I think it's the most deserving because it's such a loved game, and there's just no good way to play it. The PS1 version is not great. It crashes a lot on PS2 and has never really ran very well on PS1, and then the PS3 port had its own issues, so I've always just wanted a port of it, and this is such a great result because I was afraid they were going to like remaster it or remake it, which is great, but I just want a way to play the original better, you know? So that's such great news. That gives me a reason to go back and play it again. We could do it for Trophy Quest. And also I could go beat the secret boss, because I never did do that during our Let's Play. And that'll probably be a trophy, so that's something else we can do too. So yeah. Very exciting stuff. Cannot wait for that. Also this week, we played Sea of Stars, which is the new game by the crew that made The Messenger. It's a Chrono Trigger inspired RPG, and it has Mitsuda, the one of two. Him and Umatsu did the music for Chrono Trigger. He's on the team, making the music. So, like, it was on my radar already because I love The Messenger, and I love Sabotage, the studio that made The Messenger, because I did some research on them and, like, their background and stuff, and they're a really awesome developer. And so it was already on my radar. It was like, this studio that I love is making a Chrono Trigger inspired game with Masuda. Like, I'm in, right? But then we played the demo, and Sabotage actually came in to the chat and was chatting with us while we were playing the demo, and it was amazing. Like, they have such a great outlook on what they want the game to be. The demo itself is really good, and it's like 2 hours long too. It's like pretty long. But yeah, we had a great chat with them, and it really feels like they're trying to make the best game they can possibly make. And like the fact that they're jumping into streams of people playing the demo and actually asking for advice and stuff, like they really care a lot about the game and making it good and making it what fans of Chrono Trigger want. So I am like all in on Sea of Stars. Definitely check it out if you're a Chrono Trigger fan, or, you know, I'm guessing since you're watching this, you're probably an RPG fan. Definitely check out Sea of Stars. Or, you know, try the demo if you're curious. But we did that on Wednesday, and that was really awesome. What else happened this week? Oh my god, it's been such a crazy week. I got a new car. Kind of. My wife got a new car, and it's not actually a new car, it's a used van. But it's new to us, and that was exciting. It's a 2016, which is way newer than anything we've driven, so we're excited about it. And it's such a smooth ride. It's a Toyota Sienna, and it's such a smooth ride. We had a RAV4 before, and it was like the loudest ride ever. It was a good car, but it was just this car. It's like so smooth, such a nice ride. It has a digital, instead of like every car we've ever owned has just had a CD player or even a cassette player. This thing's got like a digital thing. It's got Bluetooth. It's like, whoa, future tech. Blew us away. What do we name it? Duck car. I don't know. We don't name our cars. But yeah, man, for us, we're excited. Excited to have a car that doesn't feel like it's going to break down every day. Because the RAV4 was getting there. That's why we wanted to trade it in. It was getting to the point where we were worried. A little worried about driving it. Not Doug car. I named my computers. I never named my cars. Is that weird? Maybe that's just like... Maybe that's just big nerd talk, but... That sounds like a nerdy thing to do. Well, yeah, because when you set up your computer, it asks for a name. So I always name it, and then that's how I remember which... You know, I remember the names. When I talk about my old computers, I say their names. You know? I don't really, like... I have to kind of think about it. I don't know them, like, off the top of my head. It's not like I invite them to tea or something. They're just... But yeah, like, I name them. Cars, I don't really name. To be honest, though, I have not owned that many cars. I owned a Jeep, when I was in high school. And then I owned, I got a hand-me-down from my grandfather, which was a Volkswagen Golf. And then I got a Dodge Neon, which was... I did have a name for that thing. It was Garbage. That was his name. That car. I love that car. You ever... I'm sure you probably have. Have you ever had a car, or like... maybe not even a car, maybe like something else that's like total garbage, but you love it? Like, that's the way that Neon... Like, that Neon... And I think part of it was that it was the first car that I, like, bought myself. Because the Jeep my parents bought me back in high school, and then the Volkswagen was a hand-me-down. So the Neon was my first, like, real car that I bought. So I just had, like, a connection with it. And, like, yeah, it was the old rust bucket for me. Like, I loved that car. I drove it everywhere. That was back when I was, like, I was engaged but not married yet. So I was living the bachelor life still, like going on trips all the time and stuff before I got married and had to settle down. So I was going crazy in my Neon, driving everywhere. I don't know, it's just a special car. But it was garbage. It was it was bad. I remember taking it into the shop and they were like, "I don't want to fix this. Like, you should just get a new car." They're like, "You should just get a new car." This thing is just awful. Like, normally they'd say they would fix it knowing that it's going to break and you're going to take it back and they're going to have to fix it again. Like, normally they'd want your money, but they were like, "No, get a new car. This thing is awful." And it was so sporty, too. It was super low to the ground. It was probably just, you know, the suspension was probably just shot, but it was so low to the ground, and it had like a little spoiler on the back, and it was just like the coolest little car. I loved it. But yeah, then I got rid of that, and I got my Avenger, and that's still what I bought. That's still what I drive now. So I've only had 4 cars, and like the Volkswagen, I didn't have for very long. So. And that was just a hand-me-down. So really, I almost feel like I've only owned 3 cars. Alright, I think I need... Does anyone... I think I'm going to need help on this. I can't find this dude. I don't really want to walk all the way around again. I already checked this. I checked every room. And I haven't seen anything suspicious. I'm pretty sure some of you guys in the chat know where he is. Is there like a good hint you guys can get me without spoiling it? It's Zeramis. I mean, it's the only summon in the Stilt Shrine thing. Is there any hint you can give me that doesn't spoil it? Maybe like a room name? Can you help but not help? Exactly. Maybe like what room I should be in? I haven't decided which version of 15 we're going to play yet, actually. Because, well, we'll figure it out when we get there, but... if we were doing the original PS4 release, then we would play the PS4 version. But there's 2 problems with that. One, the game's been updated a million times anyways, so we're not really playing the original. And 2, the only real difference is the load times, so I feel like I might as well play the PS5 version so that we don't have to sit in loads as much, you know what I mean? But that's also kind of part of the original thing with the game is how bad the loads are. I don't know. There's two ways we can go about it. We could just play the PS5 version on the latest patch and say, screw it. Or I could technically break out my PS4 Pro, because I'm not playing it on PS4 OG. It's like 2-minute loads on that thing. Break out my PS4 Pro and kill the internet on it. And then we could actually play version 0. We could play version 1.0 of 15 on the PS4 Pro and experience what the game was like when it came out. Which I kind of want to do, honestly. So I don't know. It's a weird thing because the point of Fantathon is to play all the games in their original North American releases, but at the same time, newer games are kind of meant to have patches. Like, they release the game knowing they're going to patch it. So it's a bit unfair to be like, nope, we're playing 1.0 and we're going to, dumpster on it the whole time. Because, like, I'm somebody that thinks that games should release finished. But at the same time, I'm okay with there being some patches, Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, version 4 is actually good, therefore the entire game is good. But I also feel like it's a bit unfair to play 1.0 and then be like, wow, look at these glitches, because that's just the way modern games are. Like, modern games come out, there's a couple glitches, they fix it through patches. That's fair. I think it's unfair to just be like, well, 1.0 had a glitch, so bad game. But at the same time, I don't want to play the PS5 version with the DLC and like 97 patches and be like, wow, this is a great game. Because it's not really fair to like the experience I had when I pre-ordered it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to decide. Maybe I'll do a vote or something. Because I've always been someone that's like, a game should come out finished. But at the same time, I understand that newer games are more complicated, and sometimes games release and then they get patched a week later to fix some of the stuff that they didn't, because it's a big game, and that's fair. Like, but I also don't want to play the PS5 version and be like, wow, look at how quick these loads are, when I remember when I played the game on the original PS4, I pre-ordered the game, we played it day one on the original PS4, and the loads were like 1.5 minutes long, and I was like, what is this garbage? So I kind of want to be fair to that experience as well, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, did anyone give me hints? Wait, we have to talk to some... Are you serious? No way. You have to talk to somebody to activate? I've been running around for no reason? Say it ain't so. No way. This game sucks. I've been talking up this game too much, guys. No, it's fair. It's not like I would have known he was here anyways had I not looked it up. Because I was the one that looked up that he was in this temple, so it's my fault. Can't blame the game for that. That's so stupid. I walked all the way through this area last week and I couldn't have found him even if I wanted to. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't have found him. Mushroom, thank you so much for the tier 3. 33 months. And Darth, thank you for the tier 3, 41 months. And Hitman, thank you for the 48. I need more Terra in my life. Love it. Thank you so much, Hitman. Also, can we just talk about Mount Baramasasi and how like 9 of the quests have started here. It's like the most important place in the game. So, I think he's over here. Let's go, monkey. At least we do get to listen to this dope song, though. I like how these people that I've talked to before are, like, together now. I teach the people here the herb lore known to my village. The Kiltists defend this mountain with their lives, and I would aid them. That's so cool. She's, like, helping them now. After I helped her with... She was the Fafnir quest, right? I think. I forget how they say it in the game. I think it's... I think you're right. I think it's like Baramasis or Barami... No, I think they say it... I think they say Barama... Amisasi. That doesn't sound right. Buramni sauce. Oh my sauce. Salami. Burami salami. I'm so saucy. Who burnt the sauce? Do you seek greater power? Know then the fate of those who have fallen in their search for strength. In the distant past, the great Condemner too sought such power and was stricken down by the gods. Even now, his spirit is bound within the still shrine of Miriam. Take the stone in hand and walk the paths in the darkness. I feel like this guy just sent us to our death. He's like, oh, you seek power where there's the everlasting darkness that consumes all and will kill humanity is in the Stilt Shrine. Here, go fight it. A lot of people kind of send us to our death. Frickin'... What's his name? Clan leader sent us to our death like 3 times. Came back and he was like, wait, you lived? Hold on a second. I thought you were dead. Yeah, it seems like the aim of a lot of people in this game is to get us killed. But somehow, random pirates and a princess just are like the strongest thing on in the universe. I will say, like, I think the power of your party is kind of just something where we're just kind of... It's like not canon in a way. Like the way that your characters get so strong, it's not always explained. But I feel like this game in particular feels so weird. How, like, we didn't really do anything special to become powerful, and yet somehow we're just the greatest power in the universe. Like, legendary creatures that are meant to end the planet, and we just go, like, whack them and kill them. You know, like... I was thinking about this in terms of some of the other games. So, like, Final Fantasy VII, Cloud is strong for, like, a canon reason. The rest of the characters, not so much. But since they journey with Cloud, it's like, okay, I could see how they get strong, right? Final Fantasy IX, there's a reason that everyone's really strong, and there's a reason that they get trances as well. Final Fantasy VIII, they're kind of just, like, I don't know if that's ever explained, like, if they get strong from Idea or something. Because they're all just students. But they all came from Idea's school, and maybe they got power from that, or, like, something. I don't know. Is there more to the power of the party in 8? Maybe. I could see it. Final Fantasy X, it makes sense until post-game. Like, Final Fantasy X, it's like, okay, they're all guardians, and she's a summoner, and, like, okay, they get just as strong as any other group and defeat Sin just like any other group. But then it's like, how are they so strong that they can just defeat Sin on their own? Like, that part makes no sense at all if you think about it. You had, like, the entirety of the Al Bhed, like, all of the Al Bhed came together, and Yevon came together to try to defeat Sin, and Sin was just like, whack, and killed them all. And then somehow our party is so strong that they can just stand on the airship and throw spells at Sin and kill him. Like, no way. And then post-game, it's like, okay, how did they get that strong? I wonder if it's this one. Is it this way still?
Yeah.
Throw a beach ball and kill him, yeah. Is it this stone? Yeah, it is. I mean, I guess here, like, at least Ash was left behind these weapons and stones from her father, but again, like, she doesn't even use their power. She, like, kind of rejects their power, pretty much. So how did we get so strong that we're just, like, going around killing legendary creatures of yesteryear? I think 13's makes a bit more sense, too. Oh, he looks cool. All the summons have these chunky bodies. Can't use magic. Oh, no. That's a bit of an unfortunate. Can I expose? Okay. I got a plan. I have a plan. Gonna whack everyone and give them Ronald. Come here. And then I don't know what. I have on hit stop, but like on hit faith, that's not gonna help. On hit immobilize. On hit poison. On hit bubble. I could do on hit bubble. This guy's definitely an interesting fight. I wasn't expecting this type of fight. Let's see, it'll be down here. I don't remember where these things are, or if I even ever found them. They're probably down here. Wait, where are the stabs? Over here? It might be down here. Oh, yep, there they are. way in the corner. Ooh, I want this. Alright, get that. Why is the Rod of Faith so far up? What was I using before? This. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, the max MP is kind of nice, but this golden staff is just so much better than the rods. Anyways. This thing looks goofy. Oh god, that hurt. Okay, they already have bubbles, so. Just attack. You got this. Ow. That's not good. Okay, can we not do that much damage when I can't heal? Would definitely appreciate if you didn't do that. Wonder what would happen if I summoned. Could my summons do magic? Wow, high potions below. Wow, he poisons too? This is some malarkey. This is some real malarkey. Alright, forget bubble. Dude, what is this spell? What is that dark thing that just obliterates us? Do this. There we go. Now my potions are doing something. Piercing Gravigo. That's the move. That hurts. I can't believe this dude doesn't let us use magic, but actually, like, summons goons. This is a mean fight. Holy cow. And now he's casting haste, and I can't get rid of it? How about that? Give Fran berserk. Now you're gonna wish you didn't cross us. And she's dead. And everyone's dead. What in the... Bosh. No. Oh my god. Freaking active battle. Oh my god, Balthier got stopped. Great. Get him, Fran, get him, Fran, get him, Fran. That wine is great. It, like, never misses. Oh, no. Bad time for that. If I could just survive for, like, 2 seconds without him doing that, we'd be fine. Oh, what is the... What? 4,000 damage? Excuse? Oh, of course, he's in rage. And you just stopped for him. You gotta be kidding me. This dude has a rage mode? Get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay, at least he only hit on. Good thing I bought a ton of Phoenix Downs. I wasn't expecting a no magic fight, but I bought a bunch of Phoenix Downs anyways. I'm glad I did. Okay, just kill the boss. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. Thank God. Holy cow. Yeah, I was not expecting that. But we pulled it out. Yeah, pretty cool how, like, gimmicky the summon fights are. Because the hunts, you know, those are kind of just the... I mean, some of the hunts are gimmicky, but most of them are just strong enemies. So, it's cool that the summon fights are a bit more gimmicky. And it seems like some of the gimmicks kind of fit what they do as a summon, too. And Ash died. She's dead. The canon is that she's dead. Like, thank goodness we can cast things again. So is this completely off the map? No. Throne of Veiled Gods. I was actually going to check to see if my quickenings could go, and then I never did because I was too busy reviving things. Like, I was I was reviving people the entire fight. But I wanted to see if quickenings would work. I'm slightly curious. That dude didn't have much health. I wonder if I could just one-shot him with quickenings. Or, you know, once he gets down to half, just blast him with a quickening. But I didn't even get that far because I was too busy throwing Phoenix Downs. But the mist, I saw that the mist icon was not blacked out. So I think I could have. I'm also kind of wondering if I could have summoned. Because that was my other idea. It's like, what if I summon? Could my summons do magic? Or would they just stand there? It's a ghost. I still have 33 Phoenix Downs, so I was thinking about going and buying more, but hopefully I won't need them. How's it going, Joe? Yeah, that fight was definitely interesting on active. Thank goodness items are instant, because once we all got slowed, that could have been bad, but items are instant anyways. Items are a bit OP, but they're also cost money, and money is actually important in this game, which is still one of the biggest, like, pluses, I think, for this game is how money actually is a thing. You don't want to just blow all your money. So items are really good, but they're expensive. Alright, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll jump into the next Esper quest. Alright, so we got Zeramis. I believe Exodus is next. I don't believe we have Exodus. Nope. And he's the last level 2 Esper. So he shouldn't be too much harder than Zeramis was. And he is in the Mosforon High Waste. So let's see if we can find him on our own first. I don't remember the High Waste having anywhere that we didn't search. But I also don't think we really searched this area for anything else in particular. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We didn't go here. And that looks kind of suspicious. Let's go check it out. What question am I ignoring? Did I wash my hands? Yes, I washed my hands. Oh, there's a gap here. Concerned woman. Oh, you just push this, right? What? Oh. I wonder if I get there from there? But how do I get down there? Oh, maybe from there? If I could live in any Final Fantasy world, which would I live in? I feel like didn't we get this question like last week or the week before? I feel like all the Final Fantasy worlds are terrifying, and I don't know if I'd want to live in any of them. Especially Ivalice. I'm not living in Ivalice, I'll tell you that much. Ivalice is terrifying. Seems like everywhere you go, someone's like, there's this ancient creature from ancient past who's haunting my dreams, and you have to go kill him or else I'm gonna die. Like, yeah, no thanks. Final Fantasy VII world, yikes. Final Fantasy VIII world, yikes. Final Fantasy IX world? I mean, it's a bit medieval, but it's got cool steampunk stuff. And I feel like you could live in one of the cities and be relatively safe. It's a bit more chill. Final Fantasy X world seems kind of nice to live in. You die and you go to the far plane and you just kind of like chill with your family. That's kind of nice. How do I get down there? Yeah, not to mention death seems to just be a minor inconvenience in 10 sometimes, depending on who you are. Okay, I have a feeling that in order to get there, I gotta ride a chocobo. Because there's a chocobo standing here. I have a feeling this is like a chocobo thing. What does this do? What have I done? What the... Okay, well, I guess this does something. I don't know what. Some kind of puzzle. Maybe... Maybe these, like, create a bridge. And then I have to, like, use the chocobo and jump across or something. There's so many. Is this a puzzle? I mean, it's gotta be something, right? Oh, wait, that one made that go down. This is weird, because I can't really tell what this is doing. I mean, my guess, like I said, my guess is that you go up there with the chocobo. Now, did that one get deactivated, or did I just not activate it yet? Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna go with that, and then until we figure out what this actually does. Please tell me you have chocobo greens. This guy's got some stuff. Might as well get these while I'm here. Smack, be brave. $1,000 needles. He does not have chocobo greens. But I think I remember someone that does. Now I kind of want to do a build where I just go around whacking my teammates. I mean, I did do that at one point with the Ronald staff. Pretty sure this guy has greens. The bonk build.